Welcome to Carolina Landing Preserve.
Yes, it is a Thousand Trails Campground, and it was established in 1963. Hey, I was established in 1961.
And you'll take a left into the driveway, come up this way. Through traffic goes to the right, and RVs checking in go to the left up to the stop sign up there. And this is the office where you will register when you check in. Directly across from the office, there is a long-term storage area.
Yeah, boats, RVs.
Trailers.
So you'll pull up here to the ranger station, which they do not use anymore. After you check in, you will have your code. You punch the code in, and the gate will open. This is the only thing about this campground that I really didn't care for is the gate because it swings open. It takes forever. And by saying that, if it's closing, don't try to punch in your key again, thinking that it will just reopen. You're just going to confuse the system. Cheryl and I were here for a little while one night. So you got to wait. What is it, hon, until it's not red anymore?
Yeah, when the light goes out on the keypad, then you can enter your code.
This is giving you an idea of how slow the gate is. We're used just to that yellow stick going up and coming back down. Now when you come out of the office, they're going to have given you a map similar to that, and they will have circled the sites that will fit you, that are available for you to go out and look at. Now, if those sites are the A, B, C, or E section, you're going to go straight down here. So it's sort of to the right of the gate, but sort of straight. Cheryl and I disagree on it. And if those sites are in D and F, you'll take a hard left and go down this way. Now, see where that Class A is? If you're a motorhome pulling a toad, I would suggest that you pull over here and disconnect your toad and drive around with your toad trying to find the sites.
If you take a hard left as you enter the park from the ranger station, you'll come to the dumpsters. They do not recycle. But this is the large area where we said it'd probably be easier to disconnect up here and then drive around the park.
Especially if you need to dump.
Because the dump station is right there.
Now, there used to be two lounges here, the family and adult lounge, like most Thousand Trails. This one has been closed down except for special occasions, such as bingo. I believe they do potluck dinners here, and church services on Sundays. I believe you can get this for gatherings. Now, this is a side of the rec hall that is only open for special occasions. This is the rec area for that, which is open, and I'm willing to bet that back when this place first opened and they put a pool in, the pool was right here. That's just too much of a rectangle with a semicircle at the top.
There is a lounge next to the office that offers free Wi-Fi inside.
Yes, this is the only building that you can get Wi-Fi in. There is no Wi-Fi offered throughout the park. There is no pay TV offered throughout the park. But on our over-the-air antenna, we got 36 channels. We got all the local channels, so you shouldn't have much of a problem.
In the back of the office is the laundromat. There are 4 washers and 4 dryers, and you can pay by coin or by card. You make your selection on your washer and dryer first, and then you slide your card in. Behind the office is a bathhouse. This is the A section bathhouse, and there are 4 sections that have bathhouses. Sinks, stalls, and in the back, separate from the restroom area, is the showers. There is the game cornhole. This basketball court / pickleball is lit at night. We've seen pickleball played a lot here.
I have not seen one person playing basketball since we've been here.
Well, there's a ball in there. We could go play. This is the pool area. It's a seasonal pool area. Not open right now.
No, we're still not far enough south on to have open pools.
But they're not covered.
Yeah.
They do have a shower in this area too. At the front of the park, there's a volleyball net and playground for the kiddos, pretty big one. And they have an 18-hole miniature golf. And look, a windmill.
That's not the windmill I'm talking about when I say they need a windmill on a miniature golf course. Those paddles are not going to block my ball going through.
Also at the front of the park is horseshoes and a dog walk area. Got a little sidewalk for the doggies. Over here is overflow parking across from Section A and the lodge. Let's go check it out.
All right, so when we tried to come in here earlier, there was a gathering going on. We didn't want to bother them, so we figured we would just come back. This is one half of the rec room. Places to sit, a small kitchen, pool table, a couple of couches, and a TV. Pop over and show you the other side.
And here is the other side. Some areas for the kids to play.
Yeah,
Pool tables, air hockey. Now let's go show you the cabins and the beach. Going this way. In C section, on the way to the beach, there is another dump station.
The other one looks a lot more convenient. But
Well, not if you're in C section. And right here at the one-way, this is where the cabins start. And they go that way.
And no large RVs are allowed to be on this point. Not that I would want to bring Maggie up here anyway. Those drop-offs look pretty big.
Yeah. And this is what the cabin section looks like.
Yeah, if you want to be close to the water, you may want to rent one of these. They have 13 of them, and they can sleep anywhere from 4 to 8 people, depending on which cabin you rent.
There are doggy disposal stations around the park for your convenience. This is Lake Hartwell. You can get to it right from the campground.
You can swim from the beach down there. You can fish off the dock, and you can dock your boat over there too.
There's picnic tables, benches, and there is also annual sites down here. Imagine, right on the lake.
Now up there is the ranger station. We are down on the road that takes you to the A section, B section, C, and E sections.
This road here is B section, and you can see they're pull-through sites. Most of A, B, and C are full hookups.
Yeah, now if you don't get full hookups, they do offer a free honey wagon clean out once a week. There are dogs here.
Dogs are allowed.
As far as the sites go, there's a variation of gravel, dirt, and some have cement pads. It's pretty cool. We saw our first cement pad, where was that on? I think it was Harbor View.
Yep. Up here is another sample of a pull-through site. This here is F section, so we'll take a walk down and show you a couple of the sites.
And just so you know, they are all partial hookups. It's just water and electric out here.
So this is what F section looks like.
Yeah, it's very shady for the most part.
Except for this time of year.
Yeah.
It does end in a cul-de-sac. There was a big excursion down here, but they left today.
Yeah, had that whole cul-de-sac to themselves.
Now that we've shown you F section, we will show you the bathhouse. That is D section's bathhouse. It's right outside F section. Sinks. Very private stalls. And these here have very big showers. Full-size showers. This is D section. The road is wide at the curve, thankfully. Because look, it gets kind of narrow where we are.
Just so you know, in the D section, there are only 7 sites that have full hookups. We lucked out, we got one of them.
Who sees Maggie? I do. And this is our site. It is 30 amp, but we haven't needed any more. Look at that shine. She's clean.
Yeah. If you want to wash your vehicle here, it's $2. We did that. And then yesterday, we washed Maggie for $4. $6 total. I'd spend more than that cleaning just the Jeep out in town, so it's well worth it. All right, everyone, before we close out the review on Carolina Landing, we want to just go over a couple of points that we did not cover in the video.
They have 227 sites that can accommodate all kinds of big rigs.
Yep, we saw a 45-foot Integra with the tag axle pulling a Jeep Grand Cherokee through some of those streets, which we thought were a little bit tight, but she had no problem at all. So
yeah, she did a great job.
as far as hookups, they have full hookups and a lot of partial hookups, 30 and 50 amp. If you want 50 amp, you will spend an additional $3 per night. We took the 30 amp and did not have a problem, but again, it was November, Thanksgiving actually.
That's right. I cooked our turkey dinner.
Yep, 30 amps was no problem.
The roads are paved and gravel and a little bit of dirt. And very hilly.
Extremely hilly as far as I was concerned. Cheryl and I like to walk through the campgrounds. That's how we get our steps in. And you go down to the lake where the boat dock is, and I mean, it's beautiful down there. But it hurt my legs, my knees coming back up. I mean, I realize I'm not a spring chicken anymore, but I wasn't expecting that.
We actually drove down once.
Now, as far as mail goes, they will not accept mail, but they will accept packages.
That's right. In the battle between AT&T and Verizon, which one's the paperweight?
Wasn't me.
And it wasn't me.
Nope, they both had 3 lines and LTE throughout the park. So
it
there
worked well.
Yeah, there was no problem at all. Now, let's talk about our membership pass. Those of you who have been following us on these campground reviews know that Cheryl and I are keeping track of what it would have cost us to stay in all of these Thousand Trails parks if we had to pay for them. Because when we get to a campground, a Thousand Trails, we check in, we camp, we leave, no money is exchanged. So we are currently, when we left Carolina Landing, sitting at $4,429 it would have cost us. We paid $5,268. So 2 more campgrounds when we hit Texas, we break even. What does that mean to us? Well, once we break even, the next 9 months are total and completely free.
It makes that initial investment feel a lot better.
Yeah, a lot better. And I say it every time, this is not for everyone, but for Cheryl and I as full-timers, it's just a no-brainer.
Especially for this first year.
Yep. So I think that pretty much has it all, right?
Yep.
Oh, and by the way, you can follow us on Facebook. You can follow us on Instagram at GetGonewithUS. A lot of people want to know what we're doing. Facebook will keep you most up to date of where we are and what we're doing.
In what area we're in.
Yeah, easy for you to say. So, if you like what you saw, we'd appreciate that thumbs up as always. If you want to become part of the Grow and Get Gone With Us gang, right down there in the corner. Just click it and you're in.
If you have any questions or comments, you can put them right down below. Or you could just say hi.
Because we'll say hi back. We always do. Until our next video, I'm Chuck.
And I'm Cheryl.
We're Get Gone With Us. Bye.
Bye.